Our classes had to stop because of the lockdown, and we had to resolve to a more practical way still to operate. So we started with hosting a 2-day filmmaking workshop just to continue with serving our communities. The workshop just gives people a basic understanding about what they need to know about production, but also them just ignite excitement to want to know more.
Working with Gasthon is fun. I did pre-production, and he let us actually teach that and explain that, and that really gave me so much confidence in interacting with people about film. And the way people also received it, it's also mind-blowing because I didn't think people would be so engaged.
It was nice knowing that I can teach. It's just 2 days and then you get like basics and you get practical. So it's more like you're gaining something while you're not actually paying anything for it.
At first, I didn't know if people were going to take us seriously because we're still students, but it turned out really well. People actually admired what we were doing. They were cooperating and they were very eager to learn as well. So that gave me confidence and we worked well.
The hope for the future for the 2-day workshop is obviously to expand it, to go to rural communities that won't have these skills necessarily facilitated to them, go in and also to connect with new people, gather new stories, and from there create a much wider network for us to serve.
There was this neighbor, he was like the breadwinner at his house. So he's staying with his mother and his siblings. And so just a few months before that, he got into an accident. I don't know the details around the whole incident, but he got very hurt, his leg. So when COVID came, he couldn't take care of his family and his siblings were still in school. So there was nothing, there was no income, there was nothing that could help them. And so I heard FSA talking about the vouchers that they were giving out. And so I spoke to him about it and he was really, really grateful when I came with a voucher and gave it to him.
As soon as I received you said the vouchers, yeah. And then I put it on the group for church. Yeah, there was a lot of people and then I give them to those people and that was so amazing. The 250 rand, they could buy a lot of things. I didn't know that a much amount of money can buy like the whole grocery. And they were sending pictures of the groceries, like each and every day. Now at church you can see they're gonna say, it's gonna, you know, the old people, the young ones. So it was like so amazing.
There was one church, they used to give out food to the elderly, and for 2 weeks they didn't have any finances to go and buy groceries to make the food. So when we gave them the vouchers, they could then start to prepare food for the elderly again.
My neighbor was outside doing her laundry and then I told her, would you mind if we can go to ShopRite, both of us? She said, no, it's okay, we can go. And then we went to ShopRite. I told her that you can take food that is worth this money. And then she said, oh, really? I said, yes, you can do it. And then she cried at ShopRite. I was like, okay. Okay, let's not cry here. We're gonna cry when we get. You say we're gonna cry when we get home. And then on our way back, she called her sister that she mind her sister to come over to eat dinner with them. There's some miracle that happened. I was so happy. When I got home, when my sister came back from work, I told her what's going on, and then she said, I think you were the luckiest to be there. Yeah, she was really happy. And I think I told you that. She said thank you.
From the community's school in Strand, we also gave out food. My mother and my sister, they also started to prepare food to hand out. We gave out food, say, twice a week to the people in our community from my mother's house. With the funds that we received, we created a network that served a huge multitude of people within the course of the lockdown. Even now, when people see me in the street, they still greet you. They still say thank you for what we've done for them a few months back. So there's just a new found respect for what we do in the community and how we, apart from just giving filmmaking skills, how we still help people in other areas of our lives. So for me personally, just still having that voice or that influence in the community is a lot for me, and also my family, because people will walk up to my wife and say thank you. They will walk up to my mother. They will say thank you for what you are doing, and as a family, that makes us glad, because now we see in what we can do to help other people.